Welcome back to A Conversation With, and today we have the one and only MrGreenText. How's it going?
G'day, guys. Oh, not too bad.
Now what's interesting is I don't watch any of your videos, mostly because I'm not a big fan of 4chan videos, but I know who you are through a mutual friend of ours. Star Hardy, or Staravia, or hey, that bitch over there, or stop yelling at me. I'll get my work done soon. She told me that I had to have you on my channel, and like I get the concept of what you do. You're kind of like a Reddit video, but for 4chan green text. Am I wrong?
Yeah, pretty much basically, which is also ironic because although I'm very much in like the 4chan sort of meme community, I actually don't browse 4chan myself. I just steal all my content from Reddit mostly, and a lot of imager like compilation things as well, because I don't want to like weed through a lot of that. Can I also swear on this, by the way?
Oh yeah, you can fucking swear all you want.
Fuck yeah, can't. Yeah, so I don't want to like weed through a lot of like the dick rate stuff, like all the furry and just all the gore and all that just garbage. So it's just easier to just go through like Reddit and just go through all like that way. So I just narrate those stories.
That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. I have a like. Whenever my significant other likes to torture me, he sends me the video. He sends me the Reddit clip of like the I think it's like dessert ramen or something.
What?
And it's like this whole like 4chan post where this guy's like torturing this whole 4chan area because he starts off with ramen and like turns and like adds a bunch of like chocolate and stuff to it after cooking it, and then like it's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. And I tweeted out once saying I made myself dessert, and everyone was like, what the fuck is this, why are you using chopsticks? I'm like, I didn't actually make that, I just stole the image.
Yeah, that sounds very 4chan.
Yeah, 4chan is a weird place.
It's very much a haven for a lot of the, as I like to brand them, the autismos.
Well, I mean, that's also YouTube. Is it also a haven for the autismos?
Very, very much so.
Now, I know you told me before we started recording that you do a little bit of commentary as well. Is there any interesting topics that have struck your fancy of late? I mean, there's a lot of topics that's come out. You know, Tati, which is boring. Pro Jared, which is only interesting because we all got to see his penis at anybody on Twitter. Unfortunately.
Well, it's also ironic because my name's MrGreenText, but my most popular video actually isn't a green text. It's one of my commentary videos.
Oh, yeah?
And people are probably sick of me talking about it, but fucking whatever, I don't give a shit at this point. Basically, like, do you know the YouTube channel Primitive Technology?
Yes.
Yeah, so there was a bunch of, and there still is, these weird, like, clone channels that are based around, like, well, a lot of them say Singapore, but there are a lot around the sort of, like, Philippine sort of countries like that. And they're doing the same sort of thing, but instead of, like, you know, making furnaces and stuff, they're making really weird structures for wild dogs out of bamboo and clay and, like, other weirdly shaped pools. And I did a video about it, because a lot of them are also, like, stealing their own videos and uploading it to second channels,
right?
And then like trying to dodge the algorithm by like speeding it up or reversing it, doing a lot of weird stuff like that. And so I made a video about it, and it got pushed to a lot of those people that watch those channels, and so it ended up, it's got like 500,000 views or something, like retarded.
Jesus.
On it.
See, yeah, my most viewed like, video only has 15k views.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, I have like 1.7k subs, so 15k is still like I'm pretty happy with that. And that's that video where it's like I'm pretending to be a flat earther trying to convince the world that the sun is also flat, and when a solar eclipse happens, it's just the sun turning around and you can see the dark side. Look, so people know, like, I've publicly stated that at one point I worked at Microsoft before. So when I was working at Microsoft, we were just kind of joking around, and somebody brought up, well, what if the sun is flat? I'm like, I'm making a YouTube video on this. And they're like, do it!
Did you have some sick diagrams?
No, I literally went straight like I went something that was really believable as like a crazy person who was a flat earther, to the point where like people were like leaving comments saying like, how dare you believe in the flat earth, blah 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 blah. And the funniest part is I do the whole hey, like and subscribe thing, but if you wait until the very end, and this video is like under 3 minutes long, by the way. If you wait until the very end, it says it's a joke, but no one seemed to wait that long until my friend started responding to people.
Yeah, I mean that's very much like that primitive technology video. Because it got pushed to those channels, people that are like, oh, you like this? You must like this 13-minute video of someone shitting on these videos you enjoy. And I literally had to turn comments to approval only, because like every time I'd check my comments, I'd just see like 3 or 4 comments just like telling me to kill myself because you're just making a video in your mother's basement and they're actually doing real work, you fucking pussy. And it's just like a lot of that garbage, and I just like I just couldn't deal with it anymore.
I mean,
it got past the point of being funny.
I have some pretty like awesome roast messages from my old YouTube channel. Like probably like they put like insults that people put on YouTube nowadays to like shame. They're so fucking mean. I'm like, I cannot believe that people back in like 2006, 2007 were this fucking disrespectful to people. And people are like, oh, the world's such a hard place. I'm like, nah, dog. Try going back and posting videos in 2006 on youtube.com.
Especially as a girl at that time, I couldn't even imagine.
Especially as a female, especially since I was I was one of those females who was annoying, loud, and outspoken. I still am. It's just now it's more accepted.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna find the best one, and I'm gonna screenshot it and send it to you. It's gonna be fucking funny.
Fuck yeah.
Let's see. I have a couple creep ones, but like, actually no, I think they're mostly creepy ones now. But if I log into that, see, this is the fun part of doing it like raw and random. Like, none of this is being edited out, so everyone's going to hear like me just going do, because it's way more fun that way. Like, I tweeted out, so I had somebody on my channel and they were like, by the way, yeah, I at one point like put my dick pic on Imager and like sent it to like, and it's out there publicly, so I just tweeted out, I'm like, hey, send me this person's dick pic. Nobody sent it to me, thank fucking Christ. But like my friends were like, are you okay? You just asked to see my dick pic. I'm like, it was relevant to what I was saying in my video. Lord. You'll see.
But no, I fucking love that, because my podcast is like welcomes just garbage, and my like, you know, audience loves that, and it's a running meme that I constantly need to drink water because my mouth just gets dry from talking so much.
Right.
And I just keep it in, and there's probably like 30 seconds in every podcast of me just drinking water. And it's just a running meme that everyone just loves it at this point.
I mean,
it's the fucking best.
I drink so much water. Like, I do live streams as well as everything else. Like, I do Twitch live streams where I just play video games. And, like, most of the time I'm just like, people see me drink like a shit ton of water, and I'm like, oh. Yep, I don't normally drink water, but I have to talk so fucking much that, yep,
yeah,
I have to drink it. Like, I will probably drink water while we're recording. God damn it. Yeah. Like, all these comments are like from 12 years ago.
Oh lord.
Yeah, that tells you how long ago this was. It was one where
audience.
Yeah, it's definitely probably older than most of my audience. Oh, perfect. Here it is. This is the screenshot. I love this. Oh, and once I'm done screenshotting this, you can read this out loud if you want. I'm not going to tell you what video it was on, but
heck yeah.
You can read it out loud if you want. You can steal it and use it as a meme for later, because it clearly doesn't say like who I am.
Okay, I'm reading this.
Go ahead, you can read it out loud.
I don't think you're weird. I think someone hit you in the face with a shovel when you were a baby, and your family have kept it a secret from you ever since. And from the bags under your eyes, it looks like you need to sleep more.
I was 19.
Holy shit, dude. What the fuck?
God, there's another one. Like, I have some creepy ones too. Like, there was a guy who was like, you're not from the West Coast. You need to move to Florida. You're cute. I know hot girls want to be called something more than hot, but you're just cute. I'm like, Jesus fucking
Thanks,
Christ. Well, it's back when people used to actually use, like, the community pages and stuff like that. So, like, back when you used to have, like, a community page on YouTube and, like, people would actually comment and stuff like that onto it.
The golden... I miss that YouTube layout, not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too. But it also made for some weird fucking messages.
Oh, yeah, I forgot YouTube had messages.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, you used to be able to, like... I wish I could still access the messages on my old channel, but I, like, have messages with a bunch of currently now big YouTubers back then. Like,
Damn.
back, like, 12, 11 years ago. I'm like, God damn it, I wish
Want to name
I
drop
still
any of
had
them
these.
if you remember?
Philip DeFranco.
Oh, damn,
Shane
son.
Dawson.
Oh, fuck. Damn, OGs.
Yeah. And Lil Loca. But she doesn't exist anymore on YouTube. She,
I don't even know who that is. Let me have a quick search.
She went by Stevie Ryan, and her and I used to have, like, a huge, like, back and forth. And to the point where her fans would be like, don't mess with Lil Loca. Like, they used to get really salty about, like, the fact that I was doing commentary back then, back in 2006, just, like, roasting her videos. This is another funny one.
Oh, you weren't like a reply girl on any stage, were you?
No, like, I actually would, like, not hit. I wasn't like a reply girl. Like, I only have one video that actually has the RE ... but that was for a competition. Yeah. That was back when doing lip syncs and stuff and uploading full songs, like, was not frowned upon on YouTube, and I uploaded a song that was an anti-flag song because I was a huge punk rocker, and I won like $20, but I never got from some Australian asshole.
Oh, fucking rip.
No, but he was a cool dude. I left you another message for you to read that you'll laugh at.
Oh, fuck.
That's from a drug-free video because, like, everyone said it looked like I was really high all the time.
Lol, some meth addicts looked better than you, and you're drug-free. Yum yum. And learn how to spell. Yum yum. What the fuck?
What makes it even funnier is at one point, a lot of my videos were just, like, my application videos for, like, MTV back when they were doing, like, MTV Real World.
Oh,
and they, like, you would have to upload, like, your videos to YouTube and then link them to the application.
Yeah.
God damn it. God.
Even with that stuff, I feel like I was ahead of the curve, because I'd make sure I'd upload it as unlisted, because even then I knew I'm just like, yeah, I don't want other people seeing this.
Yeah, like this guy, he's like, I want to see more of you, not the MTV crap. Come to Florida. You seem like a Florida person. No, for real. You're on the West Coast. You're not West Coast, you're East Coast. Email me, blank. Freaks unite. I'm like, I never responded to this guy. So then he commented again. Put out more videos. I don't care what. I hate looking at my sub list and not seeing something new from you. You're cute. And in parentheses it says, yes, I know cute girls hate being called cute for some reason. They want to be called hot or sexy. Cute's good too. Later. I'm like, the fuck, mate? I'm like, I'm leaving you alone. I never responded to that guy.
Yeah, probably better that you didn't.
That was 11 years ago.
You should reply to him now.
I should. Oh, here's another one. Need more videos. This guy would, like, there was some people. There's this guy who apologized for asking me for feet pics. Yeah, that's great.
Oh god.
And then there was this other guy who says, hey, how are you doing? Are you going to make any more videos? It'd be great to see you again. I'm like, I don't know who you are. Like, so I posted a pro gay video and somebody's like, this is so wrong, it's very disturbing, I'm so anti-gay. This video makes me realize how sick the world's become. God, the world was a different place back then.
Different but same.
Yeah, different but the same. I mean, people are edgier, but like they're like fake edgy now.
Yeah, it's cool to be edgy now.
Yeah, it's the real world is so desensitized now that like being like normal edgy is like boring at this point. Like, so people are like, oh, KYS, or they'll be like toaster bath or something like that. Like, and you're like, oh man, you're so fucking shocking.
Wanting to die is the hot meme with all the millennials today. Dab, am I right, gamers?
Whereas like back in the day, it was like, hey, how would you feel if I like showed up at your house and murdered your entire family? I literally had somebody like message me that on the message app because you couldn't block it.
Fuck?
So back in the YouTube heyday, like you couldn't block people from sending you messages.
I thought that was a good idea. What the fuck?
Well, this is why they completely got rid of the system. But like back in the day, like your fans and stuff could send you messages. And literally a guy was just like, hey, Shauna, how would you... And I didn't have my name public at that point. He was like, how would you feel if I showed up to your house and just murdered your entire family? I'm like, I'd be fine because you don't know where my parents live. I don't live with them. And he responded with, the fuck? Because I think he expected me to be like, oh my god, so shocking, or I'd call the cops. So I'm like, go ahead, try. Because again, edgy 18, 19-year-old, like, I'd already been stabbed myself. How the fuck was I gonna care about if somebody showed up to my house?
Wait,
yeah.
Go back a bit. Stabs.
So when I was 18, I was I walked outside a convenience store, not that far from where I live now, and a guy tried to rob me. And I was snarky and didn't think anything of it. And I was like, what are you going to do, stab me? And I was like, you're going to have to stab me for my money. And he fucking did.
What are you going to do, stab me? Quote from girl who was stabbed.
Well, and like what's funny about it is like he did it right outside the convenience store, like literally right outside. So the owner saw this whole thing going on and already called the cops. So, like, I got stabbed, the cops show up, and, like, that's the last thing I remember before showing up at the hospital and then having to show up to court, like, a month later.
Oh my god, so did they get him?
Yeah, they got him. So he didn't get my money. Lord. I have a cool scar, and I'm not dead because he didn't stab in the right spot. He didn't go for the lung. Oh. He just kind of went for, right near the lung. So, like, if he had moved just a couple centimeters, like, I would be fucking dead right now.
Yeah, what a fucking amateur. Lord.
But, like, I don't feel shame about that anymore because that was, like, 14 years ago. I'm just like, look, next time somebody pulls out a knife, I'll just run.
Yeah. I mean, you got a cool battle scar now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not one that most people are going to see because it's, like, right under my boob.
Oh, right.
So, like, it's not like I'm going to be like, look at this! I'm not like most of the dudes in my DMs. Dude, being a female on the internet nowadays is just, if you have your DMs open, just expect dicks.
Oh yeah, that's always the thing I love to ask, especially just like females that are on the internet that have any sort of presence. How often do you get dick pics, or people just trying to slide in?
Well, when I was single, because from like November until February, I was completely single.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, way more than I expected on Instagram and on Twitter from people who are actually fans of my content. Shout out to you guys. Don't fucking ever do that again. But also, like, I was on Tinder and I literally, like, if I scroll back through my Twitter, like, I'll find, like, I screenshot so many weird fucking shit that people said to me. Like, a guy asking me if he bought a strap-on if I'd have sex with him with it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. A couple people asking me if I wanted to have another kid, and if they,
Oh.
um, I had a guy ask me to de-virginize him, and he was in his 30s. I had a guy call me mommy, and he was like 21, and I'm like, I'm 32. Yes, I'm 31, 32. Yes, I know this, but like that's still fucking weird to me. I had a bunch of weird like messages and stuff like that, and people want me to like sit down like with my friends and just like read them all out and like make a Reddit video, but of my own Twitter like Tinder like cringe, because I didn't put them on Reddit because I like didn't want them, no offense to the Reddit community, I didn't want the Reddit community to use those for their videos.
Look, I feel like almost every girl could almost make their own content for the next 5 years with the amount of Tinder cringe they probably get.
I had one message where I was like, hi, so and so isn't around because they're incarcerated, but they would love for you to send them a letter in the mail. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
What?
The guy wasn't around. Somebody was running his account and he was in jail, and they were like, you should send him letters in the mail. I'm like, no.
You know what? It probably worked at least once, because, you know...
At least once.
Good girls like bad guys.
Yo, I've heard that message for a real long time. God, you know what's funny is I used to love that band.
Wait, which band?
The band that created that song.
Oh. I actually I actually don't know.
It's okay. Yeah. I don't remember the name of the band at this point, but like I unironically still have that song on my on like a playlist.
Oh Lord.
Like the full song, not just not just the playlist version.
Yeah, that's happened to a lot of my playlists too. Yeah, unironically, like, or ironically put something on there and then it just doesn't leave. Like, I've got All Star unironically in my playlist.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a fucking jam. And actually, I really enjoy Rickroll.
Oh yeah, no, I fucking love that song.
It's my fucking jam.
Yeah. That's weird. Somebody commented on one of my posts, and then like I think they got yeeted off the internet like after commenting.
Oh, fucking what?
Because I posted, hey, reply to the... I posted, you know, like I did when Star added you, like, hey, reply to this with people you'd like to see on my Conversation With series, because I love to see, especially since I've grown so much over the last couple of months, see who other people would want to see on my channel, so that way I can possibly reach out to them, like I did with you. And one of the tweets just says tweet unavailable.
Oh. Rip in peace.
Which sucks, because that means I probably lost a follower. What's funny is, March of last year, I had 6 followers on Twitter.
Damn, you grew a bit.
And now I have, like, almost 1,500.
Oh, fuck. Damn, you got more than me.
Oh, did I surpass you on Twitter?
I don't even have 1,000. I think I don't know how many I've... Actually, let me check.
The fuck? Wait, do I follow you?
I think so.
I think I do. You don't follow me back, but I follow you. I think I followed you. I think I followed you the moment like Star told me to like have you on my channel.
Yeah, so I've got 679 followers.
Do you want to know what? All I do is post really, really trolly tweets, and like I posted a tweet earlier this month where it was just like one of those tier lists, and I put a bunch of I like judged a bunch of large YouTubers, and some of them who didn't follow me found it and commented, like Colossal and Dolan Dark.
Oh, dope.
I was like, oh, fuck. Because what I do, so don't, like, this might not work for everyone, but what I do when I make those tier lists, when I make, like, the ones of YouTubers and stuff, is I put some people in the right spot, and I put some people in spots that will, like, literally trigger people. Just to get likes and retweets and to get people commenting. That's how I got that tweet has almost 10,000 likes.
Holy shit! Damn.
And I put. Well, what's funny is I put like literally no effort into it. I just made it real quick. posted it and like didn't at anybody, didn't even say. I like said, here's a tier list of some shit and some good YouTubers, and like then went to bed. And like the next morning it was like already exploding, and like to this day, like I'm still getting my mentions filled every once in a while with people like either commenting on it and stuff like that. I'm like, why do you guys, why do you care?
Oh my lord.
It's just one person's shitty opinion on the internet.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Fucking I'd have struck such gold with that goddamn tier list and spawning so many like offshoots of that. Holy crap.
See, this is it. You get to see it. So the thing is, the things that I use to trigger is I put a couple Minecraft YouTubers in there, and I also put game theory and film theory at the top.
Yes.
You know, and even though it triggered people, I stand by that. I love watching game theory and film theory, and I do pretty constantly.
Yeah.
Pretty much I just rated like in what level I would watch people's videos. And the only reason why Quentin Reviews is so low is because he blocked me on Twitter without ever speaking to me.
Oof, so, yeah, I was about to say.
Fuck you, Quentin Reviews. You're a beta bitch who blocks people for no reason because they have different views than you, probably.
Fucking A. Wait, Tier Maker, there's a fucking site for this now?
Yeah, there's a huge, like, that's what they're using. Like, that's what iDubbbz and them are using, is this Tier Maker website.
I thought it was just a Photoshop thing that he made. Oh shit!
I mean, I made a Photoshop one, which was my pinned tweet for like a hot second. But like, yeah, like I made this earlier today. Took me 3 fucking hours because I tweeted, "Hey, comment on this, and I'll put you in a tier list." And so many fucking people responded.
Holy shit, that's a lot of people. Oh my lord.
Pretty much if you didn't follow me, you couldn't get above a D tier.
Ouch. Hey, Hero the Hero. I've had him on my podcast a couple times.
Yeah, no, I just it was a lot of fun doing that. No, it took me a long time.
Yeah, I can imagine. Holy shit.
Because all I did was like I was literally using a photo editor. I was just screenshotting people's profile pictures from Twitter. And, like, pasting them in where I decided that I wanted them to be.
Freeman and Star at the top.
Of course, I love them. Well, it's completely biased. Tier lists are always biased. It's always that person's direct opinion.
I mean,
there's no unbiased tier list.
You have a point. You got me there.
I have a Roblox YouTuber on the S tier. You want to know why? Because he hangs out in my Twitch streams and watches me play Skyrim.
Oh, what a ledge.
And like I actually don't hate 90% of the tweets that he posts, like, because it's clearly based upon the people who I look at their profiles first. Like, one of the people on the top of my tier list is the only admin for my Discord server, and I only need like the only real admin. He's the only one with the actual official admin like capabilities to like edit the back end. Yeah. All the other admins are admin in name only, but they're just like high level mods.
Fuck, I don't think I even know this many like people on fucking internet. Jesus.
I don't even know most of the people. Like I said, most of the people from D tier to F tier, like minus 2 people, are people who don't even follow me.
Fucking hell.
I mean, and the 2 people who are in D tier and F tier, like one of them expected to be lower.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I expected to be lower," and like some people were just like requesting to be F tier, so I just put them as F tier, and they didn't follow me anyway. So I was like, "Ah, why not?" But most of my followers and the people I interact with are like B to S. There are people who I like their mutuals, or I followed them, or I like their content. Like I went and looked at their content and I liked it. So like I'm judgmental. You have to be when you make one of those.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I want to make like I don't know if it's too late to make one of those type of videos, but I also don't know what I'd make.
I don't think it's too late. In fact, I posted on Twitter not that long ago that hey, DM me some of like your favorite message me some of your favorite content creators, and I'll make my own tier list, and I will get into a call with 3 people, it'll probably be Augie, Boblax, and Star, if not Drug Dad or Captain Bunny as well. Her at just fucks with my head, and we'll rate them. Like we'll talk about it and we'll rate them and we'll rate it, and then I'll put it up on YouTube. Like just me
dope.
roasting the shit, like me and like 4 people just roasting the shit out of other content creators for fun.
Sounds like a gay old time.
Oh yeah, like it's always fun to do something random and quirky on the internet, and like I don't think I'm ever gonna make money off of YouTube, but like I'm monetized and like I do put ads on my channel, but like I don't make enough. I don't have a high enough CPM for it to matter.
Yeah, and even like especially with like this long form style content with like these interviews, it's a lot harder because even like especially with like podcasts, like you'd think like, oh, hour long podcast, I could bung a few ads in that, I'll be good. But you know, sometimes you don't know a word or something will trigger the algorithm for some reason, and it'll just like fucking switch off and demonetize, and then it's just like, oh, I've made maybe total $10 off like 50 episodes of my podcast.
I made a total of $10 off my entire YouTube channel.
Oh, ouch. Yeah, the algorithm's pretty hard to play sometimes, but also easy once you figure it out.
So I'm going to edit. I'm going to edit all of this out. Just this will be a rare occasion, but my kid's making noise and I need to check, and I don't want to stop recording.
Yeah, look, fair enough.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
What do you want? I'm trying to record you and making noise. Dude, that was 14 years ago. There was no. I'm sorry. Go to sleep. I promise I'll never put myself at risk again, okay? No more crying noises. Because I can hear it on the mic and I'm going to have to edit all that out. Okay? Okay? I promise I'll never say that story again. Thank you, Mom. And go cut with Mr. Penguin or Mr. Tiger. Oof. Okay, so I found out why he was making the noise. He heard the story about me getting stabbed. He wasn't very happy about it. Okay. And we're back. Okay, so yeah, no. YouTube is a fun place. I think.
Fun? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I've had a lot of fun with it, but also at the same time, depending on like what video it is, I guess. Like again with the primitive technology stuff, just like it's just like sometimes that made me stop reading comments for like 2 months.
Oh, I had a video like that. Trust me. So I did one of these conversations with a horror show YouTuber that reached out to me because like clearly I don't just stick with straight commentary. You're not straight commentary because most people thought that was just attached to the commentary community, and my concept still works whether I'm talking to any YouTuber or commentary.
Yeah.
But this guy was a horror show YouTuber, and he asked to be on my channel, and we were talking, and we got into a disagreement about parenting because he brought it up, and it became an argument, and that argument spilled over into the live stream I'm a part of. And let's just say when he quote tweeted the video for his audience to see. Oh yeah, did I get a lot of hate comments? Mostly people calling, like they're like, "Oh, I'm assuming you're fat and ugly and you're jealous of like his success." I'm like, "Y'all, Lord. I don't care. I don't care about the size of the YouTuber. Like, I legitimately don't care."
Yeah.
Like, I roast the shit out of Keemstar, and he clearly has millions of subs. So clearly, a 90K YouTuber means nothing to me.
Yeah, but I mean, also at the same time, like, I think Hate Street talks about it a lot. Like, he tries to be more careful with the people he talks about, because now that he is such a following, it's kind of harder to, like, justify punching down than it is when he was, like, a much smaller and he'd punch up all the time.
Yeah. Because I'm a small YouTuber and I don't actually punch at people, Like, I might, like, I did, I did a video on, like, judging, like, people posting DMs and stuff like that, like, but I never state directly, hey, this is so-and-so's fault. I never punch at people. I just say,
Yeah, right.
this is pissing, well, I'm sorry, I did make a video on That's What It Is and Pro Jared directly, but fuck those guys, they deserve it.
Yeah, look, they do.
And one, by the time I made the That's What It Is video, he was already gone. He'd already ran away from YouTube, so that's fine. And, Pro Jared, he's effectively gone. He hasn't, like, said
good luck
anything
coming back.
Publicly. Yeah. No, he's effectively ruined his own career, and mostly just by, like, saying, oh, Heidi and I split amicably. Joke's on you, bitch. She doesn't think that.
Fucking snapped back and ended his whole career.
Yeah. And then reading his, like, apology letter to the public was probably the cringiest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my lord, yeah. But even just like there's that picture floating around of just like, here's Pro Jared, here's his wife, here's who he's cheated with. And collectively everyone just went, why?
Oof.
Why?
You know what's really funny is, so, like, what state I live in is public. Like, I live in the same state as them. I've, met all three parties involved.
Oh, yeah?
Because I work at a gaming convention that happens every year called PAX.
Oh, sick.
And what's funny about that is,
I know PAX.
even if you know that I work at PAX, you don't know what location I work at or what my handle is, because I don't go by Charmedskull at PAX. That'd be fucking retarded. That'd be like just hinting for people to know know where I'm looking.
Yeah.
So I go by completely like different dead username. So only like a very small handful of people, mostly the people who found that old channel and decided to comment on it because they're assholes. You gotta love it when your friends find your old channel, right?
Yeah, look, every now and then my friends dig through my old channel and then found, like, because I've been making videos since I was like fucking 12.
Yeah.
And obviously went through fucking puberty at some point, and they're always just like, aha, look at this. I was about to say my name, and then fucking
Look at this dumbass.
Yeah, they're
Well,
just like, look at him with his squeaky voice, haha.
The rule is, when it comes to my channel, unless there is a necessary reason, like, people won't know this, but what happened earlier is I had to stop to deal with adult things. Like, doxing is the only other reason why I would edit out a part of a video. Like, I won't ever let somebody actually dox themselves on my thing. I'll either mute it or I'll just edit that part out completely and find a good transition point.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Because you know, I've been actually doxed. Like, I have been, like, legitimately doxed.
Oh, shit, dude.
My last name, I did a video with a YouTuber called Just Destiny, and he's a YouTuber with just over almost 2 million subs. And I had him on my channel, and he had gone through some controversy, and somebody who, I don't know who this guy is, he doesn't exist on Twitter anymore, and he deleted his YouTube account, but he decided to post my last name publicly on Twitter. What most people don't know is, I'm not a dumbass, and I've paid so much attention to the inner workings on what happens when someone gets doxxed. I immediately called my local sheriff's department and let them know, because I know how easy it is to find all my information, and I've gotten 3 calls from my local sheriff's department of people calling the cops on my house.
Oh shit! Really? Fuck.
And I'm a nobody on YouTube and Twitter.
I mean, yeah, that's also always been, like, a fear in the back of my head, because, like, I mean, 4chan's known for, like, banding their autistic brains together to get shit done. And I've always been kind of worried that they're just like, oh, fuck this guy monetizing our content, let's fucking, I don't know, do something or other to him. But thankfully, like, I guess I haven't done anything to really anger the people.
Anger
like
the
that,
world.
You know? Also, that's not an invitation, fuck off.
I think it's funny because, like, I literally didn't make any effort to talk to you. It's just like, and it's not because I didn't, it's because whenever Star would remind me, you'd be asleep or you'd be offline or something.
Well, I mean, that's that's the great thing about living in opposite time zones.
Exactly. Because it's like 10:30 p.m. at night right now. Well, 11:30 at this point because we've been on this call for like an hour.
Yeah.
Even though we've recorded like 40 minutes.
Nah, it's all good. No, I completely understand, like, warming up guests and shit like
Yeah,
that. Because you don't want to go in, like...
I don't...
Yeah.
Just to be fair, you guys, whenever you do hear, like, disagreements and stuff like that, that's as much of a shock to me as it is to the audience. Like, I'm opinionated and I argue, sure, privately with my friends. Not publicly. Unless it's about pedophilia. Like, that's the only thing that you'll see me, like, ever argue on Twitter having issue with.
I mean, I'd assume you'd have an issue with pedophilia.
I mean, you would assume anyone would. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what's so controversial about having an opinion against pedophilia.
You'd be surprised. There's a bunch of 12-year-olds defending one on my mention. There was a bunch of 12-year-olds defending one in my mentions.
I love that for you. Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, someone's dying in the background.
That would be the 10-year-old. His allergies are really getting to him this spring, so he's asthma plus allergies equals not so fun.
Oh fuck, 1-2'd.
Yeah, 1-2 punch. Why do you think he's trying to become a programmer and not a landscaper?
Yeah. Oh, I actually just got off like getting 1-2'd myself. I've had tonsillitis my whole life, and I had the worst bout I'd had in my life where I got tonsillitis again, which I'm like, whatever. I usually just deal with it with over like a week, but it also got like a bacterial infection as well, and they swelled up more than usual and got an infection, and it got so bad that it hurt to swallow my own saliva. It was getting that fucking bad. And like I could hardly eat, I could hardly like swallow water without being in pain. It was fucking worst fucking week I've had in a while. And then only just like a couple of days ago I'd fully like recovered now that I can actually like talk. Like I had to whisper to talk through most of that week as well. But I'm only
How's
now
that work
recently.
with your videos? Did you have somebody else record,
well,
or did you just have enough of a backlog that it didn't matter?
Yeah, so the way that I record most of the time is that I usually just record in batches. I recorded like 8 to like 10 videos, and I have an upload every weekday, and then do the podcast on the weekend sometimes, or whatever the fuck else. And so I had enough of a backlog to be okay, but also like I had part 1 of a green text that everyone was like dying to hear. And then the plan was just going to record the second part that week. And then I got, like, fucked with tonsillitis. And then, like, all of my co-hosts were just like, where's part 2 of this? And I'm like, I'm dying. I can't record. I can hardly speak without being in pain. So thankfully, that should be up. Hopefully by this time this goes up, probably.
This will go up next Sunday, actually.
Oh, sick, yeah.
I upload once a week on Sundays. Well, technically I upload 1 to 2 times a week. This week it'll be 2. I'll upload an unfiltered rant, which I already told you what the topic is about. And for the audience, since you'll already have seen it, it's on my issue with people bringing out their personal problems in 45-minute rant videos, thanks to Tati and Deji's video, respectively. Pissing me off. Than this video, and so it depends. Sometimes I have 2 videos, especially if I have a topic that pisses me off or I want to talk about separate. And those videos are short because, you know, I have audience members who complain that my videos are too long.
Oh man, yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten that comment.
They're like, I don't have the attention span to sit and watch a video for 30 to 45 minutes. I'm like, it's a podcast out. You don't even see our faces. You can literally just put your headphones in and do whatever the fuck you want to do for your day and listen to 2 people having a conversation.
I mean, again, I assume that's what like 80% of people do anyways. They throw it on in the background. I don't know people that sit down and listen to podcasts.
Well, I have a couple that I've done where it was actually like face cam. So where like where me and the other person were on camera, but like That's something where it has to be something pre-talked about prior to setting up the recording. And both parties have to be comfortable, and both parties have to be willing to show their face, and or if they cover their face, they are already pre-prepped with said coverage.
Yeah. Which is what I do. I've got a little Australian face mask that I wear if I want to do IRL stuff.
You're like the Quite for Australia.
Wait, of the what?
Of Australia. You know who Quite is, right? Like he wears like a face mask and sunglasses and a hoodie, like to hide his.
Quiet.
He's a Quite. Kwite. Quite.
Don't know him.
No, he's another YouTuber.
Oh, okay then.
He's in the commentary community / Reddit community. He's worked a lot with Bluestank on Wild Spartans dope. And them. Like he does actually a podcast with FPSDs on Wild Spartans.
Oh, sick! I did a live stream with Bluestank and a bunch of other memers not too long ago for a charity.
Oh, that's really cool. I used to speak with Henry. Shit happens, life changes. When you're when you're 30 years old, talking with like an 18, 19-year-old can sometimes be weird. So conversations just stop. Not saying that anything weird happened. I'm just like, we just didn't have anything in common to talk about outside of like commentary. That's it. Like I got bored. Did you die or go quiet? Beauty of real life. I have to refresh my Discord right now. So bear with me, everyone.
Oh, hello?
I refreshed my Discord for some reason. The audio stopped working.
Oh, rip.
I was just being defensive for a second.
Fucking rip in peace. But yeah, how old do you think I am? If Star hasn't already said.
Star hasn't already said, but you said you uploaded videos when you were about 12 onto YouTube. So I'm going to guess that even if you had been uploading over the last 13 years, you would be around 25.
Nope.
How old are you?
I'm 20. See,
I was going like based upon like if you had been uploading over the last 13 years, you would be this at max. Like you never know. You never know. There's some people who I talk to, I find out like Mark After Dark is like close to my age. I'm like, oh, I thought you were like in your early 20s, and then I find out that somebody who was like, who I thought was in their 30s was in their early 20s. I'm like, the fuck, mate? Like, I don't know. So I just assume that everyone I talk to are children until they prove otherwise. So that way I don't get any allegations thrown against me.
I mean, look, wouldn't be defended if you guessed low anyway, because I mean, I've got a higher voice for dudes, apparently.
Oh no, all you Australians sound the same.
Oof. Ouch. I have a lot of Australian friends that I would be really offended by that, I think. Holy shit.
So do I, that's why I said it.
Oh my lord, you bastard.
No, they also say the same thing to me. They're like, oh, all Americans sound the same if they have the generic accent, because I have what's called the generic American accent. Meaning, I could be from fucking anywhere in the United States, except for the South or the East Coast, and no one would know where I'm from.
I mean, look, I could probably distinguish maybe 4 different accents of the US. I'm sure there's so many more.
Well, there's different dialects within each accent, but like there's Southern.
Yeah.
There's the East Coast, there's the Midwest, and then there's generic. The Midwest, they're like, they talk more like they have cotton balls in their mouth and they don't know how to speak normal English. East Coast, it's divided between the Southeast Coast and the Northeast Coast, and even then that's even more subdivided. Like there's New York, Boston, which the Boston accent is for Boston, Vermont, Maine, and like all that area. Like the Northeast pretty much has their own accent.
It's one of my favorite accents, the Brooklyn accent, because it's so dumb.
Oh no, that's just New York. Only New York has that fucking retarded accent. Where
walking here.
Yeah, where it kind of sounds like everyone's trying to speak through their nose.
It's so true.
I sound like I'm trying to speak through my nose only because I have allergies.
Yeah,
Allergies are fun. Not really. I know it's winter there, right?
Is it or is it? I think it's winter. Or is it spring? I'm retarded.
Because
I think
it's
it's
just
winter.
about to be summer here, so you
Yeah,
have
so I think
opposite
it's
seasons
just about to
because
be
you're on
winter.
the opposite hemisphere from me.
Yeah. And so it's getting a bit chillier at the moment. It's hitting a
I
whole.
kind of meme with one of my friends who lives in New Zealand because of where I live in Washington State. My friend's like, I'll be over for dinner. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's a long swim.
Fucking hell. I mean, it's not that long of a swim to Australia.
No, but I live in Washington State, and they live in New Zealand, which is actually technically closer to me than Australia.
It's just fucking down the river, mate. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't think there's really like any other like particular like notable accents in Australia. I mean, there's just like the typical like Bogan accent.
Well, I mean,
like...
there's so what you guys have is like what an accent that's more predominantly for like people who live near like the Sydney area and people who live near Melbourne.
Not
like,
really.
I mean, they're kind of a different dialect, like in the way that they speak and in the inflection, but like you can tell a little. And not
I mean,
lot.
Melbourne's just like typically a lot like liberal leaning left sort of people that get triggered really easily. So they just have more like flair, I guess, a bit.
So they sound like they have a stick up their ass?
Yes, because they very much do.
You know, and that's where we're going to leave this. With you saying the people from Melbourne have a stick up their ass.
That's pretty reasonable.
Okay, so if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm going to leave a link to MrGreenText, both his Twitter account and his YouTube page in the description down below. And also a link to his YouTube page will be in the end card. If there are anyone else you would like me to have a conversation with, go ahead and remember to leave a comment at the bottom of this video. You can also reach me on Twitter at Charmedskull, on Instagram at Charmedskull, or you can join my Discord server, which link is in the description. I'm always around, and feel free to bug me. DMs are always open. You can talk to me about anything. Just don't be weird. With that, I hope you have a good day.